really do like when we open up a Monday talking about a Red Sox series win. They were terrific over the weekend in Kansas City. Welcome to a Monday edition of Red Sox Now. I'm your host, Mike Antonellis. It's all presented by Fan Arch right here on YouTube. Subscribe, like, comment. There's so many things going on right now. The Red Sox are playing great baseball. These are the type of games. I just tweeted this out. Follow me on social media at the Radio Mike. Championship teams to me, you got to win games where the run total is less than 5, less than 4, even sometimes less than 3. Why? Playing a terrific Kansas City club. It's a really good club. That's Central. All those teams are over 500, 3 of them. But the Royals are good. They can hit, they can pitch. So in those kind of games, you probably aren't going to score a lot of runs. You're on the road, which means what? You're going to have to pitch. And the Red Sox did that over the weekend. They grab a 3-1 win on Sunday to win that series. Giolito was excellent. The bullpen, again, was excellent. Justin Wilson, Weissert, ho-hum. We just kind of glaze over these guys. I even focus on the big four there. But, boy, have the Red Sox kind of changed everything pitching-wise. Something I've talked about a lot on this program. And another home run for Wilyer Abreu and Rafael Devers. They continue to stay hot. But great series win. Tonight they're in Detroit. This is a tough road trip. You've already won 2 of 3. Even if you lose the series in the Tigers, you come home 3-3 against 2 really good clubs. But now if you can win this series, you have an excellent chance. Maybe even sweep. I don't know. But if you can win this series, you come home at 24-21. They'll face Job tonight. Tanner Houck will be on the bump. But what a great game yesterday. All right. No, we want to go to slide 2. I love live shows. I really do. We'll stick with this for now. The pitch and pitch to win the series. This is something I talked about with this club, where I think the offensive expectations are different from me. We still focus on that. We want all 9 guys to hit, but their pitching is so much better. And the fact that they won these low-scoring games over the weekend, I think is a great example. It is really hard. Now, they won 10-1 Saturday, but they gave up a run. The extra innings loss was 2-1 in 12 innings. They gave up 4 runs all series. So it tells me a lot about the state of the team. I've learned a lot through 25% of the year that the pitching is real. The depth is real. Lucas Giolito was excellent yesterday. Hunter Dobbins is a guy. But your bullpen now is proven. We know the back end. Chapman, Slayton, Whitlock, Hendricks. Now Weissert and Wilson were able to close out to Chapman yesterday. So if you have 5 to 6 legit bullpen arms in the starting pitching depth they have, which they've shown, it lowers the expectations offensively. The Red Sox are still a top 5 offense in the league, but I am more psyched, and I've said this tons of episodes, where they went pitching. It's always that for me every single year, even though we go goo and gaga with the lineup when they don't perform. You scored 3 runs yesterday. You won the ball game. You only needed to score 2 runs the day before against a team that is 6 games over 500 and a very good team in the American League. So those are things you have to like, because you can't hit every single game. It's just not going to work. This guy is, though, for some reason. 424 since April 26th. I'm able to, we have a cool stat portal that we get as broadcasters working in minor league baseball. It's the MLB. Since that Cleveland series, and if Devers keeps going here, he could be player of the month. So what do you do with this position? I'm changing my stance a little bit on this. You know, with a guy hitting like this, let's just play it day by day. You're winning ball games. Let's just leave it for now and just see how things go. Let's not worry about first base. The way you're pitching, the way way he's hitting, I want to keep everything the way it is. I don't want to go nuts right now. I know that that's not going to satisfy a lot of people, but I think you have to kind of take stuff day by day. And the fact that, I mean, the home run he hit was ridiculous, and the fact that they're winning right now, let's just relax and see how things go, and we'll see. We'll see if he's able to change. I still think there's a part of pitching that, the Red Sox are big on not using the fastball a lot. I think they're coming around in that, but just watching Giolito pitch yesterday, he's an artist. By the way, Carlos Narvaez, has he not sealed the number one catcher? I think he has. I think he's going to play more than 50%. He can hit. Good weekend, but he can catch. Crochet said he's like an artist back there. But that's what I thought of Giolito, watching him. These old school guys, I love these veterans. This was such a great pickup, low risk. You're asking him to be at the end of the rotation, 6 2/3 on Sunday, 1 unearned run, a walk, and struck out 5. I just love how he attacks guys. He uses his fastball. It looked like he was mixing in a cutter with that changeup. But these old school guys, a lot of the younger guys are getting away with just their stuff, but you have to know how to pitch in the big leagues, hitting spots. And I thought Giolito was absolutely amazing yesterday. And the Red Sox, we always do this. What's going to happen when these guys come back? Let's not worry about that. But after watching Hunter Dobbins and Giolito, especially Dobbins, I don't know how Dobbins goes back to Worcester. I don't think he will. I think he'll be wearing this hat. And we don't know with Richard Fitz, and we don't know with Crawford. Those could be long-term injuries. But think about this right now. In years past, if you had these kind of injuries to your starting rotation, there's no way they would be 2 games over 500. They have really built a good pitching arsenal in case of you know that injuries are going to happen. You got to give Craig Breslow a lot of credit. He did a great job with that. Heim did as well before that, building that. So I really like, and I'm telling you, these kind of arms in this bullpen is going to carry them. And this is the kind of baseball over the weekend I want to see more of. I don't want 5-3, 5-4, 6-5. Those are the kind of games, because in postseason, that's how you win. And it was terrific. The expectations on younger players are unrealistic. All of you people are crazy sometimes. God, you're already, all preseason, all I saw lineups, mock lineups that had Abreu and Rafaela out of it, and I called all you out then. Crazy. What are you expecting these guys to all of a sudden become what? You think Meyer and Anthony are going to come up here and immediately dominate? They might, but odds are they won't. I'll tell you what, Andrew Painter threw the other night for Lehigh Valley in AAA. He is a really plus arm, and he absolutely dominated Roman Anthony and Marcelo Meyer. I'm not saying that those guys will not perform. My point is this. It's still AAA down there, guys. All right? And we're all acting like all of that's going to translate. They're going to come up here and dominate. They might. And I love those two. I've said that over and over, but I still think our expectations for these guys are ridiculous. We wanted Abreu and Rafaela out after 1 year. That's crazy. Wilyer Abreu is on pace for almost 38, 9 home runs and a Gold Glove outfielder. If he hit 30 home runs and hit 270 and played Gold Glove outfield, if I sold that to you before the year, you'd say, oh, no, there's no way we're taking him out. Has he improved? Yes. Has Rafaela improved lately? Yes. Does he still chase? Yes. He's still young. But, man, we got to really calm down with this. And I'm seeing it constantly still with make Rafaela a super utility guy. Get these guys out. No. That's a lot on Anthony and Meyer, which I do feel that they could come up here right now. But I don't think they're going to come up right now and then immediately just dominate. It's going to be some time. So let's just let these guys develop. Abreu's still getting better. Rafael's still getting better, and I really love it. Abreu's a key. There's a lot of guys that are key to these lineups, but the pitching to me is still where it's at, and that was a great weekend. Great show. I know all of you enjoyed it. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe to Red Sox Now on a Monday edition. Go Red Sox tonight in Detroit against the Tigers, and happy Monday.